Man, bro, Bully has hit another delay, bro. At this point, we're looking at what, like the third or fourth delay? And honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't even think anybody's shocked anymore, bro. I really don't. Somebody left a comment on one of my posts. I'm gonna throw it up on the screen here, but they said it perfectly. Like, this project has zero hype. Like, nobody's looking forward to this shit anymore. I mean, I'm not. I can't speak for everyone, but I'm honestly not. And the thing is, we technically already heard a big chunk of this back when Ye dropped that short film in January. So we already know what the album is gonna sound like. The thing that I'm looking forward to, and like, I want to find out is if this is gonna have AI or not. That's my main thing. That's why I really want this to drop, because I wanted to hear it with no fucking AI. And, the main course is taking so long that nobody even wants this anymore, bro. I'm gonna be honest. For me personally, like I said, I'm over this project. Like, if it drops, cool. I'll give it a listen once, but the hype has been long gone. I even made a post the other day saying I'd rather get In a Perfect World instead of Bully. That's how fried and cooked this rollout feels. And the peak era for this album was honestly during like the Japan sessions earlier this year. The aesthetic, the energy, the mystery. It felt like Ye was onto something new. But then the whole, Nazi controversy happened, around the spring, early summer. And now it's just dragged on to like this never ending, half finished mess. And let's be real, bro. The AI stuff isn't helping, bro. Like, if the final copy of this album is just like filled with AI vocals or like lazy half-baked edits, I don't even want to hear it, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna drop a video on it. I'm not even gonna listen to it, bro. Like, Ye's whole thing used to be about pushing sound and production to the next level. Like, not experimenting with shortcut tech just to fill space. Like, compare that to In a Perfect World. Like, I mean, yeah, it had AI, Dave Blunt's AI on it, but those beats were way sharper. The production felt like it actually had vision. And even though some lyrics obviously needed to like change, from that evil shit to like more normal shit, the potential for greatness was like literally there, bro. It's there for In a Perfect I'll still give Ye credit though. Bully does have flashes of brilliance. Some of the production is genuinely fire, and you can hear hints of like that classic Ye innovation buried in the tracks. But the project as a whole, it doesn't feel like an album I'm excited to live with. Maybe it's just me being more tapped in to other artists right now. Shout out to Osama Son. I've been listening to fucking Jump Out all year. But anyways, that's beside the point. Bully doesn't feel like something that's like shaping culture. It feels like an album that's been cooked too long, and it honestly lost its flavor. At the end of the day, man, I think this whole Bully era needs to be packed up, and Ye needs to move on to the next sound. Honestly, it had its moment. It peaked visually. It peaked sonically. During the highs and lows snippets earlier this year. But that was months ago. Now it's just sitting in limbo. And I'd rather this guy Ye pivot to something fresh and new before he fully retires, because dragging out this album any longer, it just makes it feel even less special, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Let me know what you guys think. I'm sure a lot of you guys feel how I feel. And this is coming from somebody that fucks with EA, bro. I've been covering EA for a long time on the channel. So like, this isn't something that's like, coming from hate or anything like that. It's just it's real shit, man. It's real shit. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.